Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thursday, March 27th, sees the battle lines drawn for Hayley and Naomi. Kat masterminds what could turn out to be a gotcha moment for Eva. Leslie sports another disguise to get close to Kat. Smitty reacts to Martin's rearmost act of control. And Jacob deals with a kinder, gentler Marcel. And Nicole, the psychiatrist, is in session with her family Danny. Hayley and Naomi eventually sat down for a discussion that actually turned into further of a showdown. She assumed Naomi was going after her pater because of Hayley's treason. Still, Hayley doesn't see what she did as treason at all. She claimed she authentically fell in love with Bill. Hayley also claimed that the fellowship that they formerly had was real. It wasn't what Naomi was making it out to feel. She didn't use her at all. Hayley called Naomi's action frivolous. She claimed she had no way had trouble with Mike Davis. Naomi wasn't surprised, considering Hayley was sleeping with the master. Eventually, Hayley told Herrick's bestie that the gloves were out and she'd do everything she could to help Bill master Naomi. Meanwhile, Naomi tried to get Hayley to see that these women's perspectives were valid. In fact, Hayley ended up getting the creation one of the women was fighting for. Unlike Hayley, Naomi said she supported women, and she wasn't about to call an end to this action anytime soon. Smitty demanded that Martin tell him why he turned down a believable lead for the investigative journalist gig. He knew Smitty wanted to get back into the game. And also, on top of that, he hid it from him. He told his friend that his schedule had suddenly opened up, but he'd to bandy it with his hubby and would get back to him. This wasn't the first secret that Martin kept from Smitty. He didn't entrust in his significant other about wanting to run for chairman. Moreover, Smitty didn't indication Martin in on wanting to go back to work. Rather, he put feelers out. They decided that they would stop with the secrets. Still, Smitty said that pertained to unborn secrets. He pointedly asked Martin if there were any current secrets he was keeping. Martin told him there weren't, which was a taradiddle. Latterly, at home, Samantha was cagey when her daddies asked her about Tyrell. When Tyrell came down the stairs, it was clear he'd gotten into some kind of fight. Leslie and Eva commiserated about their plan. Leslie decided that the stylish course of action was to put her affair with Ted on blast at Ted and Nicole's forthcoming anniversary party. Formally again, Eva suggested that they change the plan and defy the croaker. In private, Leslie didn't go for that option. As far as she was concerned, the more public, the better. Meanwhile, Kat incubated her own scheme. She set up some kind of mini webcam in Nicole's home office, hoping to catch Eva in the act of commodity. She also finagled and reasoned to get Eva to head over to Nicole's to shut down her mama's sanitarium computer. There, she ran into Ted. She talked about Kat with him, and he tried to make her understand who his son was. At Uptown, Leslie slipped a disguise and named herself Anna to talk to Kat about Eva and Kat's dynamic. She tried to get Kat to see that Eva was no trouble, but Kat's mind couldn't be changed. Leslie formally allowed. Kat was putrefied, and this discussion wouldn't change her mind. Ted arrived during their discussion and descried on them from hence. After Anna left, Ted brazened Leslie outdoors. At the police firmament, Marcel brought Jacob coffee, and incontinently, the novitiate operative wondered what was over. Marcel was trying too hard to be nice. He indeed advised his newbie mate to be better than him. And that made Jacob suspicious. Nothing Marcel said would stop Jacob from feeling the way he was feeling. Latterly, he talked to his pater about it and indicted the chief of asking Marcel to take it easy on Jacob. Jacob told his pater that he could fight his own battles. Elon prompted his son not to fight this one. However, he'd give his son a new mate if he continued to push it. Eventually, Nicole checked on her family, who was reeling from Chelsea's decision to quit modeling. Danny, with a drink in hand, allowed about her life with Bill. She tried to suppose about a life without Bill, but eventually, it was like she was addicted to Bill. Danny couldn't deny it. Nicole suggested chancing someone new. And while Danny said she was taking care of short term, she didn't want anybody differently but Bill. It was always Bill. Nicole temporarily acted as Danny's psychiatrist of feathers. She asked questions that she hoped her family would answer actually. Danny admitted that with Bill, she no way allowed. About the bad times. Nicole diagnosed Danny with picky amnesia. Bill squinched Hayley and threw her in Danny's face. Would she want to be with Bill after all of that? Danny said yes. She didn't suppose she'd ever get over Bill, and that fact made both sisters sad. Chelsea tells her mama she's done with modeling. Danny thinks she's being punked, but Chelsea sets her straight, saying she wants to be a developer. She details saying she has her own company with Kat. Danny says a design like that takes so important planning and wouldn't let her give away her successful career on a vagrancy. Chelsea shuts Danny down saying they've planned out all the details. Danny can't understand why her son has kept this secret under wraps. Chelsea indicates she was spooked to fill her mama in on all the particulars. Chelsea notes how Danny's particular life kept her from revealing her plans. She no way wanted to take her career down when her particular life was a disaster. Chelsea agrees to the 3-time contract for the fashion show, but Danny rips it up. Chelsea worries her mama isn't okay, but Danny understands. She doesn't love how this situation came about but remembers how she fought her own mama when she wanted to model. At the end of the day, she got 2 amazing times of being a top model with the likes of Naomi Campbell and Beverly Johnson, and also she met Bill. Chelsea thanks her mama for everything she tutored her and will take all that knowledge to make her conglomerate. Danny cachinnations but says she knows her son has to forge her own path and says how proud she's of her. Just also, Nicole walks in. Danny exits and Nicole approaches Chelsea, who tells her about her new business adventure with Kat. Chelsea explains her mama telling her about her modeling career and how the family pushed back. Nicole says Danny kept in touch when she flashed back, but Chelsea notes her trip will be different, especially since they've cell phones and social media. Nicole hopes Chelsea appreciates the platform Danny handed her and will be patient with her mama as she gets used to the new normal. Hayley approaches Jacob and congratulates him on his creation. He thanks her and tries to walk down before Hayley stops him to ask how they can get Naomi and Bill back on speaking terms. Jacob resists the discussion, but Hayley says Danny and Bill were on the jewels before they got together. She loves both Bill and Naomi and hopes one day she'll let go of her wrathfulness. With that, Jacob exits. Kat walks by and finds Tomas at a table. He indicates family drama has erupted which is causing him stress. Kat assumes the source is her Aunt Danny, but Tomas explains about the action Naomi has brought against Bill's establishment. Bill can't believe Naomi has filed an action against his establishment grounded on the frivolous claims of displeased workers. Naomi says her guest's claims are believable as will be proven by discovery. Bill notes discovery can't prove anything when substantiation doesn't live. She says she has always heard the rumors about Mike, but Bill gives none of it credence. Bill suggests his son dismiss the suit and he'll take care of what's passing at the office. Naomi wonders why his father didn't ever notice how important development was passing amongst women at his establishment. Bill says lower position staff isn't really his focus and prodigies if she knows just how a major law establishment works.